Question 8. Graph y equals to sin x and gx equals to 2 sin x on the same axis in the domain 0 to 360 degrees. Explain the transformation and characteristics which change in gx from f of x. So let's first draw the graph. That's my axis. Now here, let this graph in orange be y equals to sin x. So I'd like you to make it to the scale, but I'm just making a rough sketch here. Now that's sin x. Now sin x has a time period of 0 to 360 degrees. So we'll write 0 here and 360 degrees here, correct? Now that's 180. This is 90. And that is 270 degrees. Maximum is 1 and minimum is minus 1. So that is for sin x. Now let's sketch the graph for 2 times sin x. Now when it is 2 times sin x, then what really happens is that each value gets multiplied, y value gets multiplied by 2, right? So 1 times 2 will be 2. So this peak will now occur at 90 degrees, but the value will be 2. So it will be here. So that is my 2. So 0 remains at 0, correct? So these points are invariant, they don't move. And minus 1 becomes plus 2. So we get a graph here like this. You see this sine graph? So it gets vertically stretched by a factor of 2. So that is the main transformation which takes place here. So we can write down the transformation now, and the transformation is that g of x gets vertically stretched by a factor of 2. So it becomes 2 times that 2x. So this is gx for us, which is 2 times sin x, right? So when we say vertically stretched by a factor of 2, then what we can say in short, as far as the coordinates of every point on the graph is concerned, that if x and y are the coordinates on sin x, let's say these are the coordinates on sin x, then they get transformed to x and 2y in 2 times sin x. That's what we're trying to say, right? So the x values in both remain the same, but the y value gets multiplied by 2. So that changes the range. Range, now you see, is from minus 2 to plus 2, correct? Time period remains same, axis of symmetry remains same, the value at which we have maximum minimum remains same, x-intercepts and y-intercepts are same. But the major change comes in the range of the function g of x, right? So explain the transformation. So that is the transformation, vertically stretched by a factor of 2, and characteristics which change in gx from f of x is that y gets multiplied, every value of y gets multiplied by 2, and so we get a change in range. That is, the maximum now occurs at 90 degrees, yes, but the value is 2, and minimum is at 270 degrees, but the value is minus 2. So these are the 2 major changes which takes place when we do vertical stretch by a factor of 2. I hope you understand and appreciate it. Okay. Thank you.